The world's facing interconnected crises, and arguably the global outlook has never been worse, at least not in the history of the United Nations. That's the backdrop as we come into this, the 77th edition of the UN General Assembly. World leaders are convening upon New York, some of them via London, and they're going to focus on Ukraine and on food. The US president would normally speak on Tuesday, but Joe Biden will take to the podium on Wednesday due to the fact that he was in London for the Queen's funeral. Climate change and the multiple conflicts going on around the world will also be on the agenda. This high-level week also comes amidst tensions between East and West. One diplomat described it as the West contre le reste, the West against the rest. Now, Western powers will be keen to show the global South that they are not being forgotten. We'll see East and West vying for influence in the developing world. It's the first time since 2019 that world leaders are really returning in person here to the General Assembly in New York. Ukraine's Zelensky, however, will be giving a virtual speech from Ukraine. He's been given permission to do that. He'll be speaking on Wednesday. Ukraine's First Lady, Prime Minister and Foreign Minister are expected to attend here. They will call for war crimes accountability, and there's a high-level Security Council meeting on Ukraine on Thursday. Russia will be represented by longtime Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who we expect will get a frosty reception from Western powers. On this, the opening day of the general debates, we can expect UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres to warn that the world is in deep trouble, yet also try to strike a hopeful tone. Now, other notable speakers on Tuesday will be Turkey's Erdogan, who's tried to cast himself as a potential mediator between Russia and Ukraine, and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, who's facing an energy crisis at home. All eyes will, of course, be on Emmanuel Macron, the French president, who's a champion of multilateralism, and it's going to be interesting to hear what Macron has to say right now when the world needs diplomacy more than ever.